I don't think the gentleman in the middle's quit grinning. Look at him. That is pure joy right there.
Absolutely.
That's outstanding.
Looks like we're going to have a little bit of break in the action. I don't see anything for 2 blocks. So if we can take a look at our wonderful sponsors again this year who helped put on the 84th edition of the 89er Parade. And there you are on your screen. A big thank you to all those wonderful people to allow this. Also, big thank you, not on there, but to the 89er committee as well.
Well, what's great about that is you see a great mix of local businesses as well as businesses from across the state to are part of this, as well as our civic groups, our Lions Club, our Kiwanis, and our Rotary. So it's wonderful to see that mix of sponsors. They do a great job. A lot of hard work going out to find the sponsors, coordinating with the sponsors. So again, we just thank the 89ers committee so much for the hard work they put into this.
We are in downtown, beautiful Guthrie. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit. I got a weather report and got to give a quick look at it. Maybe it's nothing, but it's a little bit windy, overcast. There's no sun today. There are a few storms starting to spot up a little bit on radar. Hopefully, it's not reaching the sky, but there's some blue, some yellow, some green in there. So hopefully,
how close are we talking, Chris?
Well, let me look at the Guthrie News Page radar map here.
Oh boy.
We got some showers right above us, but they're not
right above us.
Luckily,
that's outstanding.
Luckily, they're not falling down to the ground, and so hopefully we get things going. I hear a band coming up. We'll have a band here in just a little bit, but
if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the Langston band we have coming down the street. Always.
Might need a poncho.
You're worried about your hair, aren't you, Chris? A little worried about the hair. Chris has great hair. Oh, here's Miss Betty. Looks like we might be having
our first guest coming up.
Well, I don't know. They need to. We'll have to have see what's going on here in a second. So that is definitely the Langston band that is coming along here. No question.
Of course, there's a lot of events going on here in Guthrie, including tonight.
Yeah, a lot of events.
The Logan County Fairgrounds, 7:30 tonight. Entry fee $75, and of course it's the
rodeo.
Winded Warrior bull riding concert featuring Jack Rowdy. That's at 7:30 tonight. Age group 18 or ages 13 and over, $10 to get in. 4 and under is free. Ages 5 to 12, just $5. Bill and his discount.
Oh yeah. Mutton busting starts at 6.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what you need to be there for. That quick. You need to be there for the mutton busting.
Crazy kids, crazy sheep, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with either one of those. And very passionate parents. It's all good.
And again, here comes that Langston band, if we can get a shot of that right there. And we'll let you catch a glimpse of them. Also, sounds of the Langston Marching Band. And always puts on a great show here. And looks like we got some old-time vehicles making their way. It's like we went back in the early days of Guthrie.
Right, and of course, as you said, the Langston Band, always one of my favorite entrances in the parade. And it's just not a parade without great bands. We have them here. In fact, we have the Okie Model Ts now. Excuse me, Model A cars. I apologize. Model A cars here.
I was jumping the gun a little bit earlier with the Model A's.
Yeah.
And there you are. You see there, if you want to watch the TV broadcast on Channel 4 tonight, we'll have, they're here. John Walsh is here, and they'll have coverage of the 89er parade down here. And Guthrie has got all the beautiful cars making their way down the street here in Oklahoma Avenue. It is the 84th annual 89er Day Parade. Continues to get bigger and bigger every year.
It does. Of course, we're going to start having some guests join us here, some very important people. Our first guest is the most important person to me that's in the parade. Personal reasons, of course, Miss Betty. Territorial Governor, of course, Betty Foster, as we all love to call her Miss Betty. Betty, welcome, and we're happy you're up here with us today.
Thank you, and I'm thrilled to be up here. I really am. This is my first time to ever ride in the 89ers, and it was wonderful.
Of course,
the Territorial Governor this year, how's that going for you?
It's going real good. I'll be it until Christmas, and then a new one will try to get it away from me.
Now this is, where's your, did we have your partner earlier? I mean,
I don't know where's the dog.
well, he had to go to the bathroom.
Well, that happens.
It happens on occasion,
yes.
you know.
We'll have to get it, because it was a team effort for you guys to win that.
Absolutely.
It was. It was a great team. He was my mascot, and he helped me win. I guarantee it's true. We had Santa stuff on, and now we got 89er stuff on, and fancy things on.
What a beautiful day. I mean, there's none sun out there, so we're not going to get a sunburn. There's a little bit of wind. It's a little bit cool, but I think it's a pretty cool day.
I think it's perfect. It's cool. It's nice. You don't get sunburned.
Yeah.
Great.
Now, Miss Betty, this is your first entrance into the political arena. And has there been any shenanigans that you want to share with us these past few months? Anything we need to expose today as you've been setting as territorial governor?
About Guthrie or what?
I know during the campaign sometimes it gets a little feisty. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of fun.
I made a lot of friends. It got kind of nasty right at the beginning, but we ended up good friends.
Oh, that's good.
And as we see right there in the screen is the Guthrie High School Pied Piper group there, and we've seen them perform a couple of times. They're real big at homecoming when we have our homecoming parade and festivities and all that good stuff, so good to see them out here in the street. And it looks like they're in Phil's closet again this past year. So,
Of course, Bill Perry does a wonderful job with not only the Pied Pipers, but the vocal programs, helps with the band, what a great, just works with all of our kids and does a wonderful job.
Now here's the mascot. If we can,
Here he is.
Get Phil out of the way, we'll get
Team Betty. There's Big Boy. There he is. Now listen, I would offer to pick him up, but I can't.
No, we're gonna zoom down. I think Jim can zoom down here.
There he is.
Who we got here?
We have Dozier, and Dozier has been my campaign running mate the whole time, and he's done a wonderful job. And his owner is Shelley and Jackie Knox, and they were good enough to let me use him.
Well, that is awesome, and I saw Dozier earlier and knew it was going to be a good day.
The kids love this dog. The kids just said, look at the dog, look at the dog.
Very cool.
Well, Miss Betty, we appreciate you so much, and we love having you here, and we love you, and we just appreciate you being here with us.
I'm your
Thank you, Miss Betty. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it.
Territorial Governor Miss Betty Foster joined us here, and Dozier. I'm sorry, can't forget Dozier. Coming up here in just a matter of moments, we're going to have our parade marshal target his lovely wife. Hopefully Ann will be able to join us here. And the parade continues to go down here, down Oklahoma Avenue. And as you see there around the post office, they're making the way onto 2nd Street, and then they'll make a left turn onto Harrison Avenue. So not only is it a big crowd on Oklahoma Street, but also on 2nd Street and Harrison Avenue as we continue to look at some of the vehicles in the parade here today.
The kids that go there, they can't come in here and work in town and park on the bus right here.
You don't see them around here. You see them at Walmart every once in a while. Used to they walk town.
Years ago, you see them during the parade.
Again, a great crowd out here for this edition, and I feel a few sprinkles right now, but it doesn't look like anything major going to get in our way here for this parade. It's obviously overcast, but still a beautiful day. Perfect for short sleeves. Some people with the long sleeves I see out there, but just a comfortable day. And here in just a little bit, we're going to see that bright orange jacket that President Burns Hargis of Oklahoma State University has, and this definitely has a little bit of an orange flavor to it this year, as we see the
We just had one 2 weeks ago there. It's lovely. It's a lovely venue. Chopper leaving?
And there you see John Welsh and Chopper 4 taking off. They got their shots and are headed out of here. So that's the second year in a row that they've come down here in the helicopter. So always a cool deal to see those helicopters come down there. So we're just getting closer to getting to meet this year's parade marshal, Burns Hargis. Great to have him and his wife here this year. So we're going to get ready to get that organized here as we continue to look at some of the sights and scenes from behind here. And we have the St. Mary's Catholic Church, established in 1889, a very popular year in Guthrie, 1889, as we do celebrate the 126th anniversary of the land run this year. So there we see the little, those aren't go-karts, those are Exit Realty's Bo Martin and crew. They do a great job here, have an office right down here on Oklahoma Street. Coming up next, football cheers. I missed who that was. Is that the, okay, it's the Oklahoma City Hit Squad dance team.
Good.
I believe that's who that
Very
is.
good.